Thank you, Nikocado Avocado. Thank you. Not only for being the king of YouTube with one of the greatest comebacks of YouTube history, but providing a drama of sorts that is a really wholesome one and doesn't involve kids. I personally would like to thank you for that. This man pulled the greatest troll of all time. He pulled a mastermind of a social experiment on every single one of us. Every single one of us. I specifically remember Willie Mack and I talking good about Nikocado Avocado and like, nah, he's great. He's an entertainer. I remember me saying when he got into it with Moist Critical, man, he needs to do commentary. Oh my God, he would be amazing. I would watch him. I love his personality. People are like, ew, Nikocado Avocado. And then you see videos talking about how he should be deplatformed because he's literally killing himself. Look how fat he is and he's eating that food. I specifically remember seeing those videos. Man. And the funny part is no one can figure out when he lost that weight. No one can figure out when he lost that weight. I'm seeing people thinking that he took Ozempic for 7 months. Okay, as a person on Ozempic, one, he wouldn't have lost all that weight in 7 months on Ozempic. Okay? He would not have lost 250 pounds in 7 months on Ozempic. Two, with the picture that y'all keep seeing floating around, that's not Ozempic face. I don't believe that is Ozempic face. Ozempic face, your cheeks cave in a little bit. Your skin is looser around your face. And of course your neck and everywhere. All right? And if it was Ozempic, he's been taking it for a while, not just 7 months. Ladies and gentlemen, you are not losing 250 pounds in 7 months. There ain't no way. It's definitely, it's not going to happen in a way that's healthy. I wonder what the people who wanted to deplatform him is saying right now. Those are the people that I can't wait to hear their response. Saying that he was a danger to people and kids. What have y'all got to say? What, picking on a fat person was fun? Oh, I can't wait. Oh, I can't wait. I cannot wait. Now, unfortunately, somebody got sideswiped in all of this. And that was Inabber. Poor Inabber. Inabber came out with a video on the 1st of September saying, Nikocado Avocado, the disturbing story behind the internet's most hated mukbanger. And it was a 7-hour video. I'm telling you now, he is getting ate up in the comments right now. Eat your words. Let's see. Bro wasted 7 hours on Nikocado Avocado, who was 2 steps ahead. I think you might want to watch his new video. Poor Inabber. I mean, granted, you know, he sided with the wrong side because, you know, he was on Alex's side. So we don't harbor bad guys. But he had no clue. And he came out with this video 6 days ago. And he had no clue. Now, here's the funny part. Now, this part of the video, we're going to watch that, okay? But I want you to see what Inabber said right at the end here. It is hilarious.
Are you not paying attention? After all, you're here to consume, are you not?
I've been played for 7 hours straight.
he had no clue how much that was going to be a true statement. Okay, so we're going to start in the year of our Lord 2021. All right. This was the year, it was towards the end of 2021, September 30th, 2021. Here it is with Ethan Klein, November 27th of 2021. In 2021, at the very end, that's when Nikocado Avocado had drama with Xylie and H3H3. And he was reacting to their content like right then and there. This is when he was reacting to Xylie. They were going back and forth. You notice the background? It was in his bed. All right? That was his bed wall thingy. All right? In 2021 again, he was going back and forth with Ethan Klein. This video here, reacting to Ethan Klein H3's video about me. And look how big he was.
Oh, that's interesting.
Stupid. I'm not that fat.
Look how big he was.
I mean, you got definitely...
I'm not that fat!
You're pretty chunky, bro.
I literally look like a regular American.
Well, that's true.
Like, if I was walking down the street, you wouldn't even be like, oh my god, he's so fat, oh my gosh. Like, honestly, you would not. If I was going in my shopping cart,
yeah,
you'd have nothing to say.
Okay, that was in 2021. In February 19th of 2022, he put a video out. I believe it was on his Patreon. It wasn't on YouTube. So somebody basically took it and put it on YouTube. Listen to the words that he used. Remember those words.
2 steps ahead. I am always 2 steps ahead. This has been the greatest social experiment I've come to know. Certainly the greatest social experiment of my entire life. It's alluring. It's compelling. It's gripping. To bear witness, to observe all these unwell, unbalanced, disoriented beings roam the internet in search of stories.
Now, can we talk about how real that statement is? It's gripping to bear witness, to observe all these unwell, unbalanced, disoriented beings roam the internet in search of stories. He's talking about drama channels. He's talking about call-out channels. He's talking about the people whose job is basically to talk shit. Except for I'm one of the good ones. I was a Nikocado Avocado fan. Thank you. I even did a live stream called Leave Nikocado Avocado Alone. Thank you very much. Okay? I was one of the OGs in this movement. And look how big he was at this point.
In search of ideas, of conflict, of rivalries, where people develop a distinctive desire for direct engagement, where people feel involved with the stories and therefore become product of influence. Thirsty for distraction, from time unspent, from lackluster lifestyles, spoiling their minds while stimulating them at the exact same time. It's brilliant, but it's also dangerous.
The thing is there are people out there who literally took Nikocado Avocado as being stupid. This man was a genius. He's always been hella smart. He knows about health and fitness. He knows about discipline. He's a beautiful violinist. He knows about all that. And these people wrote him off because he gained all that weight.
I feel as if my life has been positioned to where I'm monitoring ants on an ant farm. One follows another, follows another, follows another. It's mesmerizing. It's enthralling. It's spellbinding. Just look at all these consumers. All of these lost and bored people.
True. That's the chats and live streams. What he's talking about, the chats and the live streams. He's talking about the people who are making the fat jokes in the comment section. The commentators who wanted him deplatformed. He's talking about all of them. All the hateful ass people. Because of how big he was. And because he liked to have fun and act like a fool. He's talking about every single one of y'all in this statement.
Consuming anything that they're told to consume. I am the villain. I make myself one. And people will consume.
I am the villain. I make myself one. Just saying. Listen, the villain pays well. Look at Keemstar. He's been the villain of YouTube for how many years? People will watch every second of your content when you're the villain and they don't like you.
Consume these stories year after year after year. Stories that shock, that confuse, stories that are deliberately made to blur the boundaries between fact and fiction. Stories that permeate, infect, and linger in the minds of the ants.
Yes.
Influence the ants. Brainwash the ants. You are the ant.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Listen, it's funny. I remembered this video, but I didn't remember it at the time. And Beckett was in the voice call when all this shit went down, and we heard his video on his main channel that uploaded last night, and he was like, Xylie! It's that one villain, and he called it like the villain monologue or something like that. And we looked it up and we found it, and I was like, oh, no. He was like, yeah.
I woke up this morning to money deposited into my account for simply not doing something, for simply not going through with something. People are the most up creatures on this planet.
True? Can I get an amen in chat? True? Let's read that again. People are the most fucked up creatures on this planet. 1,000%. That is a fact. We see it in our comment sections every day. We see it in our chats every day. We see it from other YouTubers every day. He is not wrong. He is spitting facts. Back in February of 2022, Homeboy was laying out facts.
And you will continue to consume. And I'll continue to be 2 steps ahead. Today, I thought it would be a splendid idea to go out and get some food and film it for you. Gee, are you surprised? Have you forgotten the story?
Yes.
Are you not paying attention? After all, you're here to consume, are you not?
He sounds like a comic book villain. I love it. Oh my God. Amazing. He sounded like a comic book villain. And I respect it. Now, the Fire Podcast. This was the channel that he started with Oompaville, and they were going to do their podcast on. Now, when I went through, I noticed something. 1 year ago, I go and look at the Fire Podcast, and a year ago you see this mukbang, but then a year ago you see this thumbnail right here. He looked skinnier in that thumbnail a year ago. That's not the same Nikocado Avocado. There he is right there. Right there, look at him.
He sat on the bridge of a highway to look at the...
He's already started losing the weight. This is amazing. No, he
I'm
started
so
losing
tired.
weight.
I
Look
have
at
such
him.
good memories. It's so cool because my mom never. Shit.
And if you notice, look at the wall in the background. I'm gonna mute it for a second. If you notice, look at the wall in the background. It has cracks. There's like little stripes on here. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Look at the background. You see the stripes and stuff? Like it looks like spackle or whatever. Keep that in mind. So then, wait, and that was, yep, in 2023. So now we're going to go into 2024. And he drops this last night. You notice this background? It's a solid white, right? We're going to get into that. I'm telling you now, he dropped, I think, is the most beautiful video I have probably ever seen on this platform. And God bless him for doing it.
2 steps ahead.
Remember, I told y'all to remember those words, right? Remember, I told y'all to remember what he said in the villain video.
I am always 2 steps ahead. This has been the greatest social experiment for my entire life. It's alluring, it's compelling, it's gripping to observe all these unwell, disoriented beings roam the internet in search of stories, ideas, rivalries, where they feel encouraged and engaged, where they involve themselves with the stories and become a product of influence. Thirsty for a distraction from time unspent, spoiling their minds, yet stimulating them at the same time.
This was beautiful. This was absolutely beautiful. You can't get better than this. I'm sorry. This was masterwork.
It's brilliant, and it's dangerous. I feel as if I'm monitoring ants on an ant farm. One follows another, follows another, follows another. It's mesmerizing. It's spellbinding. All these little consumers, all of these lost. And
He's literally doing his villain speech. The same speech he did 2.5 years earlier. It's the same speech he did after he got into the fight with Ethan Klein and Moist Critical. I think he's been losing weight for 2 years. And I think he decided that it was time to start losing the weight when he made that villain speech. Yes, Advent, I think this has been a work the entire time. He's been doing this for 2 years. And I'm going to tell you why when he takes the thing off.
bored. People. People consuming anything that they're told to consume. So I am the villain.
Look how clean his skin looks. Look how good his skin looks. He doesn't have sunken in cheeks that you get when you've taken Ozempic for a while. He looks good. He looks healthy. You know what? Either he had some kind of surgery or he's only 32 years old because we looked up the age last night, okay? Being 32 years old and a man, it's possible that a lot of it could have come back in, like his arms or whatever. We don't know what the bottom half of him looks like. He still may have loose skin. Or he could have had surgery because he's been uploading this entire time. That's the crazy thing. He's been losing weight for 2 years, but he's been uploading the entire time. His last one on the second channel was first channel was 7 months ago. Here, he was uploading videos. Thank you. 3 months ago, 5 months ago, a year. He has Nikocado Avocado 3. He's been doing this for 2 years. 10 months ago, a year ago, a year. He was losing weight this entire time. And if you notice, they all have that one background. Look, it's the white wall. Look at this one.
Progress.
Oh my goodness, here we go.
But he's been dropping hints the entire time. It is absolutely amazing. Long live the king of YouTube, I tell you what.
As I've made
Alright, so let's, we're not going to watch the entire whole video. We're not doing that.
myself one. And you will continue to consume these stories about me, year after year after year, for as long as I tell the internet that I am the villain. Stories that permeate and linger and infect the minds of the ants.
Nightmare, did that look like a fat suit to you? No, he was fat. He was legitimately fat. That was not a fat suit. He lost... what I think he did is I think he had a backlog of videos because all they were mukbangs. Except for when he was directly talking about somebody because they made a video on him and he was responding. All they were mukbangs. All they were was him eating. He had a backlog of videos. And when the backlog ran out, he stopped uploading because he was still losing the weight.
Influence the ants. Brainwash the ants. You are the ants.
And I will say this. People who think, and the people who are like saying, it's Ozempic, it's Ozempic. Okay, first of all, I don't think it is because I know what Ozempic looks like when you're losing weight. All right? I know personally what it looks like from losing weight from Ozempic because you have to take Ozempic because you're diabetic. All right? For one. For two, even if it was Ozempic, stop being a hating asshole. Because I'm going to be honest with you, I don't give a shit how he lost it. If he lost it by taking Ozempic, stop hating. That's his whole point on the social experiment. There's nothing but a bunch of hating assholes running around on the internet. I don't think it's Ozempic, but if it is, oh well. Stop being a hating asshole. He literally lost like 2 people. 2 people. I don't give a shit if he worked out every day or took Ozempic. Stop being a hating asshole.
Today I woke up from a very long dream. And I also woke up having lost 250 pounds off of my body. Yet just yesterday, people were calling me fat and sick and boring and irrelevant.
I find it funny that he said that. I find it funny that he just said this.
And sick. Having lost 250 pounds off of my body. Yet just yesterday, people were calling me fat and sick and boring.
He's talking about probably the comments that were still going on his channel because people go back and watch his channel. He was probably talking about those comments. What if he was talking about Inabber's video where people were leaving comments under Inabber's video? Because remember, Inabber dropped that video September 1st.
And irrelevant. People. People are the most messed up creatures on the entire planet. And yet I've still managed to stay 2 steps ahead of everyone.
I love it. I love it. Yes, sir. Talk your shit. Talk your shit.
Oh, Mr. Noodle, you're so cute. Oh, you're so... Yeah. Oh. You're so cute. Yeah. You like that. You look like a...
Do you notice how he's calmer? Do you notice how he's not acting like the Nikocado Avocado everybody knows him as? Because now you're seeing the real Nick. Yeah, he seems a lot happier.
big green ball. Yeah, you look like a big green avocado, which is my favorite fruit ever. Yeah. Oh, you're a good bird. Oh, Mr. Noodle. I knew you like that. You miss me so much. You miss me so much. I know. It was 8 years separate. Or longer. I know. How many years was it? How many years? Tell me. How many years were we separate for? Too many, yeah. I know, my baby. I had no choice. I had no choice. But Daddy's back. We're back home. Shooby-doo. We're home. Hello. We're back home. Shooby-doo. And I'm back here with all of you. And it was a long 8 years, wasn't it?
You notice he's not loud? He's talking like in a normal voice. We all got played. This is amazing. This is beautiful.
It was a long 8 years. And I didn't think that it would have gone this long, but it did. And it was like a bad dream that, yeah, it was like a really bad dream that we were waiting for it to be over. And it's over. It was just a dream. It was just a dream, Mr. Noodle, wasn't it? Yeah. It feels like a bad dream. But we woke up. We woke up. Yeah. We're so excited. We woke up. Yay! We woke up from the bad dream. And I'm back. And Mr. Noodle is back. And here we are. We're back home, Shooby-Doo. Say good morning, Mr. Noodle. Hey, how's it going? Welcome to my studio. For the second time. They don't know that we did this yesterday.
Look how much weight he's lost. Oh my God. I'm
actually
jealous
gonna
as
tell them
hell.
we did this yesterday. We are redoing the video because my file got corrupted. I don't know how.
Okay, we're not watching the mukbang because I still stand by the fact I can't watch mukbangs. I can't do it. I can't do it. Okay, so this is the video. This is the video that makes me believe, and everybody else, this is the video that makes us believe that he's been losing the weight for 2 years. And it's because of what he says. This was on his second channel. This was the part 2 to the first one. This was on Nikocado Avocado 2. This was Nikocado Avocado 2 was the one that he was posting on the most in the last 2 years.
Nikocado 2. This is my second channel, and I hope you consider subscribing because I don't even know if people like me or if they want to hear from me. I haven't made a video for like 2 years.
I haven't made a video for like 2 years. He literally said it.
I don't even know if people like me or if they want to hear from me. I haven't made a video for like 2 years, and this is where I'm posting now on this channel, so I hope you consider subscribing if you want. I'm actually posting more next week, so...
And you notice how he's being very mindful, very demure. He's not being loud Nikocado Avocado. He's not being, you know, boisterous. He's being calm and sweet and going, you know, I hope you subscribe. I don't even know if you like me. Because think about it. All the hate comments, all the hateful videos that were done on him. Because he was fat, loud, and made fun of himself. And now he's a skinny king, calm, sweet, probably his real personality, and going, I don't even know if you like me, but I hope you stick around.
Yeah, that would mean a lot to me. Mr. Noodle loves his morning back scratches. Yes, you do. Oh, you love it. He gets so excited. He loves being pet. Today we're having cheesy ramen noodles. They are actually going to be wheat pasta noodles, not ramen.
Okay, so, and then he says it here again when he's done eating, because we're not watching the eating part.
I feel like a block of cheese, and I'm really happy. Wow. Wow is right. I just ate a lot of cheese, a lot of butter, and a lot of pasta. But I finished my food like a good boy and a good YouTuber, okay? He kept his word, he kept his promise, and he did it. I said I would finish, and I did. And honestly, I need to keep this appetite nice and ramped up, so I don't mind it at all. Anyway, I'm talking too much. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you liked your food as well, and that you ate with me, because that's what mukbang's for. You're supposed to eat with me. And please, again, consider subscribing to this channel. I don't know if people even like me anymore. I don't know if people want to hear from me or like my content at all. I actually just don't even know. So please consider subscribing, and at the end of the day, if just 1 or 2 people show up to watch me eat, I'm happy. It means I'm not hating.
Oh my God, how can you not love him? He's wholesome. He's wholesome. He's like, I don't care if 1 or 2 people show up. That makes me happy. Oh my God, that's wholesome. He absolutely played us. And you know what? This is the one time that I can recall that I am okay with being played. I am absolutely okay with it. And the reason why I'm okay with it, because I liked Nikocado Avocado the whole time. Me and Willie would go off about him. Love us some Nikocado. The reason why I don't mind being played, because I remember being that fat girl. I used to be over 300 pounds sitting at 5'4". I know the comments he was getting. I'd see the comments he was getting. I know what it feels like to get those comments. The reason why I don't mind getting played about this, because through him, he gets to stick his middle finger up at everybody and say, "F you all," because you showed yourselves to be hateful. Nikocado Avocado was playing a character. Fat Nikocado Avocado was a character. He literally, I would even say he was a character, because it was obvious he was playing a character. When he would act rude, that was a character. When he was jumping around and screaming and going, oh my God, I broke my foot. It was a character. I think this is the real Nick. That's my impression anyway. I think after his fight with Moist Critical and after his fight with Ethan, and the hate comments probably ramped up, my guess is when he made that villainous speech in 2022, he decided he was going to lose the weight. That's my theory. I don't know if he gained the weight on purpose though. But I think that's when he decided he was going to lose the weight, when he made that villainous video. This video here was his way of telling everyone who hated on him, whether you're a content creator or a commenter, this was his way of telling y'all, I'll show you. Now, this one here is on Nikocado Avocado 3. All right. And this one actually caught my eye when I went on Nikocado Avocado 3, because I noticed the thumbnail. And I was like, 2020, 2024, but this person does not show up at all in this video. He was dropping hints the entire time. 3 months ago is when that one video came out with that thumbnail. All right. I said, LMFAO, I love Nick more than ever. I've been going down a rabbit hole and he's been giving hints. This is a thumbnail on his 3rd channel from 3 months ago, yet the skinny Nick in the thumbnail was not in the video. Greatest troll and comeback of all time. And that's the thumbnail. Right there. This Nick never, ever, ever showed up in that video. Were those videos that he did with Oompa? Were they really recent? December 24th of 2022. That's when it was uploaded. No, almost 2 years ago, not just a year ago. Here's the one thing about YouTube, unless it's right at the day, they're going to round down with their time. Always click the description. So this one was done December 20. This one was put up December 24th, 2022. This one was put up January 3rd of 2023. And this one was January 15th of 2023. And then he took over the channel. And this one, where he's obviously skinnier, look at him, was put up May 19th of 2023. January, February, March, April, May. 5 months later. Or this is actually 5 months prior. I think they recorded the videos a lot earlier. And I believe Matt was the one that came up with this. If you notice, every time Nikocado Avocado was like in the podcast with Oompaville, he's always wearing a tighter red shirt, and he always made sure to show his belly. I believe he's been losing weight for 2 years. That's my theory. At the very most, a year. But I think he's been actively... I think he started his journey 2 years ago. And I truly do believe we all got played. And you know what? I am okay with it. I am 100% okay with it. Alright. So Inabber came out with this video 5 hours ago. I'm sorry. I'm laughing my ass off because you know he worked hard on that 7-hour video that he put out 6 days ago. You know he worked on that video for a long time, okay? And he put that video out on the 1st of September. And Nikocado Avocado said, bitch, hold my beer. Alright, so Nikocado Avocado tricked the entire internet. Alright, okay, let's see what Inabber has to say. Let's see, does he cope? Does he mauled? Does he go, oh my god? Let's see.
I thought I just had to jump onto my channel and actually speak about because I'm quite shocked right now and I'm getting cooked. No, I'm not, but I am. But basically, Nikocado Avocado has come out with a new YouTube video, which only comes 5 days after I uploaded a 7-day video going through the entire story of Nikocado Avocado. Now, in this video from me, you're going to be seeing some levels of copium, but at the same time, I think we do just need to kind of take our hats off. I'm actually not going to because I've just woken up, but basically, I think...
He woke up to skinny Nikocado Avocado and he was like, shit, I gotta make a video. I have to make, like, I literally have to make this video. There is no way I can't go without making this video because I just freaking released less than a week ago a 7-hour video about Nikocado Avocado and how fat he is. I have to make this video. And yeah, he admits to coping. I get it. I absolutely get it. Poor fellow British man.
The whole internet right now is in a state of shock, and I feel the need to make this very different video with just reacting to Nick's video, because obviously, if there's anyone that's gone through the lore of Nikocado Avocado recently, it's definitely me, and I feel like it's most important to do this video to add it as a final bonus chapter to my 7-hour video. And
oh, Sunny V2, are you making a video? I need to know if Sunny V2 is making his video.
And yeah, we're going to get into that in a bit. We're going to get into the ending of my final video because I don't want to say I kind of called it, but at the end of the video, if you've watched the full thing, I basically play a clip of Nick. In fact, I'm just going to show it right now. Where I'm watching this video from 2022 of Nick basically saying that he is 1 step ahead of everyone. And this has now aged to a complete different degree because of what Nick says in his video.
Oh my God. Wait. Oh my God, he's getting ready to play the exact same part that I played for y'all.
I feel like Nick released this video in 2022 and knew that he was then going to start his weight loss journey. But yeah, just watch this and then we're going to react to Nikocado's video.
I thought it would be a splendid idea to go out and get some food and film it for you. Gee, are you surprised? Have you forgotten the story? Are you not paying attention? After all, you're here to consume, are you not?
I've been played for 7 hours straight. Yeah, and that has actually aged quite well because I have been played. We've all been played because Nikocado Avocado was up.
Oh, I love it. I love this. Oh my God, this is amazing.
Loaded this video right here titled 2 Steps Ahead. And to say this video is a shock is a bit of an understatement for the entire world, but also for me. I've seen a lot of people saying, how did you guys not see this? But honestly, I don't really think anybody could have seen this, and I feel like it's only a fairness to...
The thing is, he was dropping hints. He was dropping hints through his pre-recorded videos. He was dropping hints to y'all. He had a thumbnail that literally said 2024 and pointed to a skinny Nikocado Avocado. He was dropping hints to people. He's been wanting to come out and tell y'all, and he finally did it. Long live Nikocado Avocado, the king of YouTube, bro.
Nick for me to sit through this as punishment for, I guess, 25 minutes, well, at least the main parts, and watch what he has to say. I've not watched this. This is going to be my first reaction to the whole thing. I'll make myself a little bit smaller. Take this as like a live stream in video format. I never do videos like this, so this is some monumental stuff for the bonus chapter of my video. I don't know what I'm going to title this, but let's just get into this.
2 steps ahead. I am always 2 steps ahead.
It's quite jarring because I'm genuinely convinced that he has had this grand plan since at least 2022 of when he released that original 2 steps ahead video from the ending of my video. He knew what he was going to do, and I'm just confused because he's done videos with Umpaville, he's done so many different videos since then, and that takes serious amounts of effort, and just for the bit to come back and be like, I've played you all.
He is coping. Oh, bless his heart, he is coping. He is coping.
There is like a level of respect you've got to have here, and just say, I take my hat off, you played me, you played a lot of us.
This has been the greatest social experiment of my entire life. It's alluring, it's compelling, it's great.
Okay, my question is Inabber gonna pick up that he's actually saying the exact same words he did 2.5 years ago?
Internet, in search of stories, ideas, rivalries, where they feel...
It's word for word what he said in that 2022 clip. I mean, again, I'm...
Okay, Inabber is not completely stupid. Let's go, Inabber, good job.
I'm generally not trying to cope here and say I called it, but at least to the level of, this guy has been playing us. You know, I didn't think he'd ever get to this point. Truly, I can't claim that I ever thought he would get here, because what you're going to see, I mean, you've probably all seen it. Who am I kidding? You're just watching this to see me, not in misery, but in sheer shock.
Feel encouraged and engaged, where they involve themselves with the stories and become a product of influence. Thirsty for a distraction from time unspent, spoiling their minds, yet stimulating them at the same time. It's brilliant, and it's dangerous.
See, that's the thing. Meowser says he made 2 years worth of content while he got fit, raked in the cash, stirred the pot, and people ate it up and we fell for it. Yes. And if you notice, did you notice that after 2021, Nikocado Avocado really didn't get into any drama? Because the reason why he got into the drama with Ethan Klein and Charlie made a video about Nikocado Avocado and he reacted to it. He would do that. If you made a video on him and you were a bigger YouTuber, he was making a reaction to it. He wasn't fighting with anybody. If you notice, in the last 2 years, he didn't fight with anybody. That's another tell. Because Nikocado Avocado, the character, would fight anybody. He would argue with anybody. And he would make a spectacle out of it because people watched it.
I feel as if I'm monitoring ants on an ant farm.
I can't. It's actually kind of mind-blowing that he has got from the 2022 video. I keep saying it, but it is word for word recited. I'm genuinely quite impressed.
One follows another, follows another, follows another. It's mesmerizing. It's spellbinding. All these little consumers, all of these lost and bored people. People consuming anything that they're told to consume.
There you go.
So I
Oh
am the villain.
Yes.
You know, sometimes you do just have to take a bit of an L. And
Amen.
I don't even know if I have taken one because the video, it's more just a tiny bit outdated now. But in the sheer level of...
Yeah, it's definitely outdated now. That's true. Your 7-hour video literally got outdated in 5 days. It literally took 5 days to outdate your video. Jesus Christ. I love Nikocado Avocado more now than ever.
I don't even know dedication to the bit. This is one of the most impressive things I think I've ever seen
Yes!
in YouTube history. And it's... I'm kind of lost for words. Even the hair's gone. And there's another edition that comes in soon, which does contribute to something I speak about in the video as regarding theories to where his pet has gone. But let's continue.
Because I've made myself one. And you will continue to consume these stories about me year after year.
I won't lie, when I first saw this video, I woke up like a bit disorientated. I had like a comment being like, "You're cooked, bro. This is aged badly." And I was like, "Oh no, what's happened?" And then I saw this, I was like, "This has got to be AI or something, right?" But no, it's real and it's staring at me.
The amount of people who thought it was AI at first was astounding. Astounding. Like, people literally thought this was AI. I love it. I love this arc. Oh my God. We needed... You know what? Thank you, Nikocado Avocado. Thank you. Not only for being the king of YouTube with one of the greatest comebacks of YouTube history, but providing a drama of sorts that is a really wholesome one and doesn't involve kids. I personally would like to thank you for that. That's why I wanted to do this story instead of the Dr. Disrespect today. Because at least with this one has a happy outcome. And in 2024, we haven't had much dramas with a truly happy outcome.
Me in the eyes right now. I feel like he is looking directly at me individually in my soul, being like, "Yeah, I have released my video so well in comparison to your one. 5 days I had, 5 glorious days."
Year after year. For as long
He said he feels like he's looking into his soul. Poor Inabber.
as I tell the internet that I am the villain. Stories that permeate and linger and infect the minds of the ants. Influence the ants. Brainwash the ants. You are the ants.
I am. I truly am.
Inabber's like, yes, I am an ant. I am. Yes, I am. He's taking it well. He's taking it good. I have to give it to him. I have to give it to Inabber. He's taking it well.
Today I woke up from a very long dream. And I also woke up having lost 250 pounds off of my...
It is quite wild. Look, I'm somebody that has gone through, I mentioned it in my video, a massive weight loss journey myself. I went down from 315 pounds to 190. And I know how much
Good for you, because that is one hell of a journey.
effort that takes. So even for the contribution to the bit, it's also very impressive that he's even managed to do this. I know people have been like, oh, he's on Ozempic and stuff like that, but at the end of the day, he's still gone on this journey and he's clearly happy about it. So all you could really say is fair play. And again, this is the most well-received Nikocado video I think I've ever seen. And yeah.
body. Yet just yesterday, people were
He
calling me
really
fat.
is. He really is. Inabber really is taking this L with grace. And you know what? Good on him. Good on him. That's how you take it. That's how you do it right there. And one thing I do like about it is he's not coming up with excuses for him. He's not coming up with excuses for himself. He's like, he's genuinely impressed. And you can kind of see he's genuinely happy for him. You know?
Sick and boring and irrelevant.
I will hold my hands up. I did kind of say that he was boring at the end of my video. That was kind of the ending shtick of the video. That
Oh! Oh, so it was Inabber. What? Because I didn't watch Inabber's video. Remember I was talking about I wanted to watch that video because it was about Nikocado Avocado, and I love me some Nikocado Avocado, and I was ready to yell at Inabber over it, but it was 7 hours long, and I'm like, I'm trying to figure out how the hell was I going to do that, right? Oh my God.
People were calling me fat and sick and boring and irrelevant.
I will hold my hands up. I did kind of say that he was boring at the end of my video. That was kind of the ending shtick of the video that I will admit has aged badly. I basically say people are kind of bored of Nikocado going through the same process of him breaking up with All In, him losing weight and gaining weight and stuff like that. And in fairness, I think in that stage it definitely is that. But once again, he has proved us all wrong. This man knows how to stay relevant. Even if it is a big contribution to a bit, it's impressive. And he's done it. And I will take the L here.
People. People are the most messed up creatures on the entire planet. And yet I've still managed to stay 2 steps ahead of everyone.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing.
I feel like this video is like aimed at me. It's not, obviously, but like in terms of the context of everything, it's like I can get those comments that I woke up to now. I understand what you're saying. This is like a super villain stuff, like Thanos has come back. Thanos to be lost 250 pounds. And it's the fact that you can clearly see that he knows he has won in this situation, and I'm not taking anything away from him. It's just like, if you look at this man's eyes, this is the
Inabber's like, yeah, I lost, and it only took 5 days. It wasn't even a year later, and you know, like a year later, okay, your video didn't age well. No, the sad thing is, here's the L for Inabber, okay? If he would have made that video 2 years ago, okay, it didn't age well. All right, yeah, all right. He put the video out 5 days. His video aged out in 5 days. It's amazing. It's amazing.
expression of a man who knows he's won.
You.
And look, the bird is back. We spoke about in the video where had it gone. A lot of people had speculated, said some rather mean things about him. Like people were posting memes saying he may have ate the bird or something on those lines. But he's there. And again, I think it was the same thing down to what people are mentioning with the whole thing with a sloth. It got sent up to somebody else to live with. And I believe the bird may have been living with All In's parents.
Oh, Mr. Noodle, you're so cute. Oh, you're so... Yeah. Oh, you're so cute.
He loves that bird. He loves that bird. That's his baby.
It's actually really nice to see the bird is still alive and still kicking. Yeah, wow.
Yeah. We like that.
And I will say this, because I accidentally watched like a part of the beginning of the mukbang. He actually had a little bowl for the bird to eat his own food. And every time he would pick up noodles, the bird would try to eat some of the noodles. It was really cute. It was because of the bird I was able to watch that part, because I was focusing on the bird and the bird was adorable. Not gonna lie.
You look like a big green ball. Yeah, you look like a big green avocado, which is my favorite fruit ever. Yeah. Oh, you're a good bird.
He's so big now.
Oh, Mr. Noodle.
It feels like Nick's lost all the weight and the bird's gained it. I think the bird's just closer to the camera, to be fair, but yeah.
Did you just fat shame the fucking bird, Inabber? Inabber, what the hell?
Noodle.
It feels like Nick's lost all the weight and the bird's gained it. I think the bird's just closer to the camera, to be fair, but yeah.
Like that.
he just fat shamed the bird. What? That's it. Cancel Inabber. He fat shamed the bird. That's it. We gotta cancel him now. Okay? That's it. No, we're going to war for the bird. All right? We are now canceling Inabber because of the bird. Yes, justice for Noodle. 100%.
You miss me so much. You miss me so much. I know. It was 8 years separate. Or longer. I know. How many years was it?
This is actually really sweet. Like, I can't lie. I'm not even like, going to attempt to spin this in any negative way. There isn't a way to do it. But it's actually really sweet. This feels like at the end of the video, my video, I was like, it's more we're now in a permanent state of Nick does one thing, then he goes back on it, and then he does this thing, and it's like a constant repetitive state that people got bored of. But this is the good ending. This is actually the happy ending.
Yes, exactly. This is the happy ending, and that's why I wanted to cover it today. This is legitimately a happy ending, and I love it. I absolutely loved it. We got people who got owned. We got a man that turned around his life and he is healthy and lost 250 pounds. We got people being positive towards him. Yeah, there's some trolls, but fuck them trolls. We don't care about the trolls, do we? We don't care about them because he has more positive in this outcome than negative. Who gives a fuck about them trolls?
And I'm going to put it at the end. So, you know, at the end of the video, when there's an end card, I will make sure to put this there and be like, this is the final chapter where things actually go well. And I will pin it too, because this is insane.
How many years? Tell me. How many years were we separate for? Too many, yeah. I know, my baby. I had no choice. I had no choice. But Daddy's back. We're back home. Shibby-do. We're home. Hello. We're back home. Shibby-do. And I'm back here with all of you. And it was a long 8 years, wasn't it?
I still can't get over how happy and how calm he is in front of that camera. You can just tell his happiness just from how calm he is. He's not being outlandish like he was, which was, I thought the outlandish part was funny.
It was. I feel like this is the ending of the story, you know? I really don't know what to say.
It was a long 8 years, and I didn't think that it would have gone this long, but it did. And it was like a bad dream that, yeah, it was like a really bad dream that we were waiting for it to be over. And it's over.
I am too. I'm happy about being played. I really am. I'm happy about it. I really am happy. Good on him.
In fairness to Nick, like, obviously the beginning is a part of his character and bit, but this feels, again, like this is the first sighting of actually him as a person and not Nikocado. This bit of the video here, and he seems very emotional. It almost seems like his eyes are red, like, it's like he's on the verge of crying, and, like, I feel like I'm gonna cry. like, this is, like, really unexpected in the sense of, like, I think this part here is almost more important than the weight loss. Like, he seems just in a good place. And that's actually really nice to see. Given everything we went through in the 7-hour mess of my video, and the whole point of the video was speaking about how much the algorithm can change somebody, and it definitely changed him. But to see that he's actually managed to, well, from based on what I'm seeing in these first 5 minutes, go back on that and actually become a human being again, that's really nice, honestly. And to be honest, if there was ever going to be a content creator that made me do like a bonus part to this video, it was always going to be Nikocado. This man, I mean, he is the villain that won. He is Thanos.
Yes, he is. He is the villain that won. That's actually the perfect line to this whole thing. That is actually the perfect line to this whole thing. Nikocado Avocado is the villain that won. It's true. It's very true.
Dream, Mr. Noodle, wasn't it? Yeah. It feels like a bad dream. But we woke up. We woke up. Yeah. We're so excited. We woke up. Yay! We woke up from the bad dream. And, I'm back. And
again, I'm sorry to keep on pausing it, but I mean, it is a reaction video. I'm just so unbelievably, like, I don't even know what, like, wow.
Mr. Noodle is back.
That's what I was saying. I was like, what? What? I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it.
And here we are. We're back home, Shibby-do. Say good morning, Mr. Noodle. Hey, how's it going? Welcome.
It feels like it just can't be real, but it's right there in front of me. Like, he looks good. He's doing well. I'm just so...
to my studio for the second time. It
feels like a Nikocado video from 2017, to be honest with you. Like, obviously I'm not saying it is, but it feels like when we were going through a timeline, it's the same shirt, the same background, the bird's back. Even the smaller tray is there, you know?
Oh, that we did this yesterday, but I'm actually going to tell them we did this yesterday. We are redoing the video because my file got corrupted, I don't know how, and it had like an error mark on it when I was editing it. I'm like, oh my god, this is the universe telling me I'm to eat more, right? Right, Mr. Noodle? You are so cute. How's it going, Mr. Noodle? Did you miss me? Did you miss all the peasants? It's been like 8...
I'll take it. I will take that. I am a peasant.
I never was like, I'll take it. I'll take it. I'm a peasant. Yeah. 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 Oh, this is amazing.
Here's, you can say hi.
He's even learned, the bird's learned to talk. These guys are just on getting serious upgrades right now. What's going on?
I might put little pieces here and there when I'm editing this for you guys to kind of see what we did yesterday, which was black bean noodles. But we're going to do it again for a second time. These are my favorite.
Now, I'm hoping they're going to speak about, I guess, what's happened over these 2 years a bit more. I'm just going to skip ahead a little bit just to get into that.
Spicy black bean noodles. They are... Oh, baby. I love you. I really missed you. I missed you a lot, Mr. Noodle. It was a long dream. As I said, that dream has come to an end. It was just a dream, thank God. It's all over. We were just dreaming. I just took off the fat suit. Went, yeah, I just took it off, and here I am.
There is like an actual kind of sick part of me that thinks maybe that is the actual truth. Maybe he did just take off the suit.
Okay, and I know Inabber is joking here. I'm not even going to sit here and say, oh, he's being serious. He thought there was a fat suit. But do you know that people actually believe that it was a fat suit? That people are so brain dead that they actually believe it was a fat suit.
And
Mate, even the bird is shocked. Even the bird's thinking what's going on.
I noticed yesterday when I ate it, it had a lot of onion, a lot of like vegetables and pork and potato. It was so good. And we're gonna do it again. And I'm really excited. And
now I will say, when he said that part, I was thinking, did he go back to being a vegan again? And apparently not, because it had pork in the noodles. So I was thinking, did he go back to being vegan again? Did he go back to his old diet? No, apparently he's eating meat. So he didn't do that.
And yeah, it's kind of crazy doing this again, but that's life. We just placed the order, so we'll pick it up, and we're gonna have some black bean noodles, aren't we, Mr. Noodle?
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so the majority of the video is him eating noodles, so I've gone towards the ending, and basically there's another video that Nick's uploaded that we will take a look at, but I just want to hear what he has to say at the ending of this video.
Look how red my lips got. Wow. Thanks for watching my black bean noodle mukbang.
Thanks for playing me.
And I hope you enjoyed your food if you ate it.
Okay, listen. Normally, I would like get on somebody for coping for taking an L. I can't do that with Inabber. I can't do it in this instance. I can't do that with Inabber because he's taking it so well. I mean, even with the little quip right there.
Thanks for watching my black bean noodle mukbang.
Thanks for playing me.
He goes, thanks for playing me. You know what? I mean, look, he's taking it with grace. Because he knows that his video, I hate to say it, but his video is kind of, and it went down in 5, I mean, not the video didn't go down, but like, his video didn't quote unquote age well in 5 days. I don't know if y'all know how long it takes to put an hour video together. And he didn't do it from a live stream. It was an hour video. That video was 7 hours long. You know he put time into that video. And in 5 days, it aged out.
And I hope you enjoyed your food if you ate with me, which you should have, because that's what mukbang is supposed to be. That's what it was originally for, and that's what I'm trying to bring back to the internet. And I love being a mukbanger. I love food. I like eating food. And I like being here. So let me know what you think.
Wow.
I guess that's it.
I mean, fair play. Again, we're going to get into that second video that you can see right there in a second. But all I can really say is I'm happy. Like, in a weird way. At the same time, it's kind of like, I wish I kind of delayed the video in the art of hindsight where I could just add on this chapter to the ending of it. But at the same time, I feel like if there was anyone who was like a mastermind at just doing things like this, it is Nikocado Avocado.
100%. 100%.
I don't know if he like saw the video and was like, now let's release this weight loss video. Obviously not, but like I think it was just very poor timing. And at the same time though, I feel like my video is still fine. It's like just going through the timeline, and now it just misses out the ending part of the update of the happy ending. And now we have
there you go.
But
nothing
obviously,
wrong with that.
I can't lie. Like, I know people out there are saying right now, how did you not see this? How did you not see this coming? Personally, I never saw this coming. I mean, this is such a dramatic change, not in just weight, but
no one saw this coming. I would think personally, I think if anybody knew about this behind the scenes, possibly Oompaville knew about it. Possibly Oompaville knew about it. You know, that might have been the reason why the podcast didn't continue. But I bet you, I have a feeling Oompaville knew about it. I can't wait to see Oompaville react to this. Because I'm really interested to hear what he's got to say and see if he knew about it, like in the background. Like talking to Nikocado.
But in personality, he seems like his 2017 self. He seems happy again. He seems like Nicholas, not Nikocado. And that's just a nice thing to see at the end of the day. And I'm not even coping. I know anyone that says that is always going to be coping. But yeah, let's get into the second part, which is just hi. And I'm hoping he speaks more about this in this. And I know this is a different video where I seem, you know, a bit all over the place. It's just because I feel like a raw reaction video. I want to get this out as quick as I can because, you know, it's important.
Welcome to Nikocado 2. This is my second channel, and I hope you consider subscribing because I don't even...
You know what? You know what? You know what? You deserve it. You bloody deserve it, don't you, you little bastard?
He just subscribed to the channel. He just subscribed to the channel. Oh my God, that was amazing. That was amazing. Okay, wait. We gotta watch that again.
I hope you consider subscribing because I don't even.
You know what? You know what? You know what? You deserve it. You bloody deserve it, don't you, you little bastard?
You bloody deserve it, you little bastard. Oh my God, that was amazing. That was good. That was so good.
You know if people like me.
I think this has been the best thing Nikocado Avocado has ever done for his PR. And again, it's not just because he's lost weight. I know people are going to be like, oh, that's toxic and stuff like that. It's because he's played so many people, including myself. Like, he's done it. And at the end of my video, I admit to being played, but now I'm admitting to it even further in the bonus chapter. And I don't think a content creator has ever managed to, like, swindle me like that. So, I think this is the best thing for his PR. It shows that, I guess he is intelligent. Well, I don't know. It's like, he's just good.
He was always intelligent. He was always intelligent. You know, there are so many tropes about fat people. Like, fat people are lazy. Not all fat people are lazy. Not all fat people just sit on a couch collecting a government check and just eating. That's not true. There are some hard-working people who do hard-working physical jobs that are fat. It's like fat people are stupid. No, they're not stupid. Just because they're fat, it does not affect how their brain functions. There's a lot of tropes with people who are fat. And it's sickening. It's sickening.
Good at what he does. He's good at maintaining relevance, and he did prove me wrong at the end of my video where I say people were bored, because once again, people are thoroughly entertained by Nikocado Avocado. And honestly, it's just kind of nice to see the birds back too. That was a very cute little bird.
Or if they want to hear from me, I haven't made a video for like 2 years, and this is where I'm posting now on this channel. So I hope you consider subscribing if you want.
So it kind of seems that, as I said, Nick, and a lot of people have said this too, Nikocado took 2 years off to just lose weight. And again, mad props. Nothing else I can say other than mad props. A little bit confused because of the Oomperville videos. I don't know if he just recorded them and then left, but they've done videos since, but I kind of imagine they just recorded them in bulk in hindsight. But yeah, and also all the other videos. I mean, this...
That's what I think. I think it was all pre-recorded. I think it was pre-recorded. That's why I think Oomperville knows. That's exactly why I think Oomperville knew about this. I really do. Oh my God, I can't wait till Oomperville says something.
Man must have spent like a month of just recording non-stop nonsense. It must have just been the most hellish month possible. And then he was like, right, that's done. 50 videos in the bank. Let's go and do this journey. And he's done it. And big respect.
I'm actually posting more next week, so yeah, that would mean a lot to me. Mr. Noodle loves his morning back scratches. Yes, you do. Oh, you love it. He gets so excited. He loves after I wake up a little bit more. And thank you for being here.
Wow, I've got to take that. Is going to be the thumbnail right there. Look at that. That is a happy.
That's an amazing thumbnail, actually. Aw, yeah.
Happy Nikocado. Let me get a screenshot of that, because that, I think, just summarizes it all. The bird's back. He's smiling. That was a bad screenshot. Let's do that again. Everything there looks nice. I can't believe it.
And thank you for being here. Let's get started.
Let's do it.
Come here, my baby. Oh.
You can tell the bird is okay, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be mushy right now, because, you know, feelings, ew. But you can tell the bird missed him. Can't you? Can't you tell the bird is happy to be with him again?
Oh, you're so cute. Want more back scratches? You want more back scratches? Yes, Mr. Noodle. You love your feather. Hey, with Takis. Habanero.
Now, I don't know if he's actually going to speak about this. I'm going to skip forward myself, and if he is, I'll continue to play it. If not, we'll just go back on something.
Yes, Mr. Noodle. I know. It's a mushy pea. It is spicy. Are my cheapers. Definitely food coma land. Mr. Noodle. Consider subscribing. Know what it's going to be. It's coming out in a couple. I'll be posting here now, and I look forward to hanging out with you in my next.
Okay, so the majority of this video, again, is just him eating. And at the end of the day, I'm not expecting Nikocado to come on here and give his life story for 40 minutes straight. I mean, he did that a million times in my 7-hour video. But at the end of the day, I guess the story is he left for 2 hours. He came, and 2 hours, 2 years. And it did feel like 2 hours, actually, because he was still uploading. And
yep.
I feel like this is the biggest commitment to the bit I've ever seen. And I would just say, hands up, fair play. I've lost in this situation. And again...
I mean, you know what? Inabber, when it boils down to it, you weren't the only one. You were just the latest victim. That's all. You were just the latest victim in all of this. But you're not the only one. You're not the only one. The ones I want to see, the ones I really want to see, are the ones that were calling for Nikocado Avocado to be deplatformed. Those are the ones I really want to see what they say.
Let's go back to my video of where I play a clip of Nikocado basically admitting to playing All of Us, but it's like, it's aged so well for him, not necessarily for me. Okay, so this is the ending part of my video, and this is where I think Nikocado began his 2-year hiatus. So the video ends pretty much in 2022 from when the majority of the things that we speak about, because I go on to say, between 2022 and 2024, Nick's just been doing the same thing, and now that makes so much more sense considering he just pre-recorded a bunch of videos.
Exactly. So yeah, Nick got boring starting in 2022, because remember, that was the villain video in February of 2022. That was the villain video. Well, you saw him do his villain video, and then all of a sudden, it's just the same shit over and over again. Him eating, him being loud, him being obnoxious, him slapping his belly. And what I'm never saying is, yeah, it got boring. Nothing happened. He wasn't arguing with anybody. Well, now we know why. It was pre-recorded.
But let's just take a look at this. About the social media algorithms plaguing somebody's brain, at the end of the day, he got exactly what he wanted. Attention. And as much as I can sit here for 7 hours straight saying to you that the social media algorithm is a very dangerous thing and we should go outside and touch grass, at the end of the day, Nick has clearly demonstrated that he is a master manipulator, and he basically is 2 steps ahead of all of us. Okay, I get people saying my video aged badly, but come on, I predicted the title, like...
That's probably what... Oh my god, no, we gotta watch that again! We gotta watch that again!
Recorded a bunch of videos, but let's just take a look at this. About the social media algorithms plaguing somebody's brain, at the end of the day, he got exactly what he wanted. Attention. And as much as I can sit here for 7 hours straight saying to you that the social media algorithm is a very dangerous thing and we should go outside and touch grass, at the end of the day, Nick has clearly demonstrated that he is a master manipulator, and he basically... is 2 steps ahead of all of us. Okay, I get people saying my video aged badly, but come on, I predicted the title. Like, I feel like it's actually aged not... I know probably people are saying about you.
Okay, so here comes the cope part, okay? He's gonna be coping a little bit. That's okay. Remember, he just dropped his video 5 days before Nikocado Avocado. So, I mean, give him a little bit of leniency. He's allowed to cope a little bit, I bet. You know, he's taking this with grace. He's been very demure about it, okay? Alright, so let him cope a little bit.
You're coping and stuff like that, but come on. I actually think that ending has ended quite well. And in a way, in a summarization of who Nikocado is on YouTube, I think it's like a perfect thing that he's managed to get a second part out with me. I feel like that's very impressive, because as I said, I've never done that. But let's just quickly take a look at the clip I'm about to play.
2 steps ahead. I am always 2 steps ahead.
It's the same clip. He is just 250 pounds up.
Yep.
This has been the greatest social experiment I've come to know. Certainly the greatest social experiment of my entire life.
I also am impressed that he managed to recite the same thing 2 years later, and I understand he probably got it written down, but it's still impressive that he said it without looking at a script.
It's alluring. It's compelling. It's gripping.
You know what? I bet you those words that he said in this original video meant a lot to him. That when he was speaking, he wasn't being Nikocado Avocado the character. He was being himself, and he was telling everybody, I'll show you all. With all your hate comments, with all your hate campaigns, with all the bullshit, I'm going to show you all. He's been playing Arya Stark this whole time. You remember how in Game of Thrones, Arya Stark would go to bed every single night just naming off the people that she wanted to take out? For 2 years. And this is headcanon in my head, okay? And this is what I'm going with. Now, I'm not saying it's the truth. I'm just saying, in my theory crafting, for 2 years, he recited that video every night before he went to bed. Before he slept, he recited 2 steps ahead.
To bear witness, to observe all these unwell, unbalanced, disoriented beings roam the internet in search of stories.
And yeah, obviously I go on to say we've been played by Nikocado. Let me just get that up.
Morning, 2, and you will continue to consume, and I'll continue to be 2 steps ahead. Today, I thought it would be a splendid idea to go out and get some food and film it for you. Gee, are you surprised? Have you forgotten the story? Are you not paying attention?
Damn right.
After all, you're here to consume, are you not?
I've been played for 7 hours straight. More like 8 years straight at the end of the day, because this whole thing has been going on for way too long. And yeah, I realistically, again...
He said more like 8 years straight, but you know, who's counting? Oh my God, I never... Man, you know what? Bro, you took this well. You took this well. You really did. Good on you, man. And you know what? Good on him for making this video to do the ending of his 7-hour video that he did. That he cared enough about what he said in that video to include what Nikocado Avocado did last night. I mean, good on him. Good on him. And good on him for taking the L so gracefully. You know?
For the 50th time, did not expect this to this extent. This is one of the biggest plays, if not the biggest play in YouTube history. And honestly, part of me kind of would like to interview Nick after this, but that would make a third part. But I mean, yeah, if he ever wants to do that, I'd happily do it. We could speak about absolutely everything, the character and all that sort of stuff, because honestly, this has been a long journey. And a part of me didn't think the journey was over. A part of me knew that something may happen.
Oh my God, can you imagine the interviews? I didn't even think about that. Ooh, I wonder if anybody's going to get to interview Nick. Can you imagine? Like hearing like what happened during those 2 years that we actually didn't see him. We saw pieces of him, but we didn't actually see him for those 2 years. Oh my God, those interviews are going to be really good. Hopefully good people do the interviews. You know what? I bet you Oompaville gets the first one. I bet you Oompaville gets the first interview.
Happen or be said on some lines that may make me have to do, I don't know, something. I didn't expect to make a full video, but yeah, at the end of the day, Nikocado Avocado has won. He has won, and I've lost. Have we all lost? Because at the end of the day, Nikocado is now more popular than he has ever been, and I'm going to kind of conclude...
He absolutely won. I don't think people understand. When he uploaded that video last night, he won the internet. Some people, it was funny, and I didn't save those tweets, and I wish I would have, because that would have been funny to show. Some people on Twitter, they were like, I went to bed, and when I went to bed last night, people were angry at Dr. Disrespect on what he said when he went live and he came back. I wake up, and everybody's happy about Nikocado Avocado. How long was I asleep for?
It's like the ending to my last video in saying... I finished that video by basically being like, Nikocado Avocado is now at a point of where it's just constant repetitiveness and people are bored of that and they've moved on. And I referenced the Sunny V2 video where he...
And you did. Ann said before I went to bed last night, I made sure Twitter knew Xylie called it. You sure did. And we had just finished watching the video, and then I went on Twitter to see what they were saying on Twitter, and I had just so happened to be on my notifications, and I saw your tweet, and I was like, aw, thank you. That's why I gave you heart hands.
He covered that exact same topic earlier this year. Ironically enough, Sunny V2 also released a video this week about Nikocado gaining weight and saying that it's basically worrying a lot of people out there and that Nick is in the worst state he's possibly been.
Hey, Sunny V2, where's your video at, buddy? I really want to see Sunny V2's video.
And I feel like that's the cherry on top of the cake. My video was the cake, Sunny's video was the cherry of Nikocado just taking the absolute W, and now he has mukbanged and scrammed that entire cake, and he has won. So yeah, congratulations, Nick. If there was any way for me to end this big saga, it would be with you taking the victory, and I'll hold my hands up. Now, yeah, in conclusion to, I guess, the entire saga, that's all I can really say, I guess. I think the video still has actually aged pretty well, and then this is going to serve as the addition chapter to summarizing Nick's final victory, and I will pin the comment. I will, you know, go and put it in the description and the end card of the video. But yeah, thanks so much for watching this video. I don't usually do videos like this. In fact, I've never uploaded a video like this on my channel, so if anything, that's even more of a credit to Nikocado Avocado and his monumental victory. If Nick wants to do the whole interview thing, I would, you know, probably be down for that. I think it would be interesting. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Again, I don't think any of us expected this, and I'll end it by saying, well done, Nick. You won.
Damn right he did. Damn right he did.